All right, well, we're testing out our umbrellas. And the big kids have the bounce house on the trampoline. Nothing to see here.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Good morning. It is Sunday morning. We are headed to McDonald's first for a little breakfast, and then to Jekyll Island, which Jekyll and St. Simon Islands are on the coast here in Georgia. And we are headed to a sea turtle. What the heck is the name of this?
I never even had a chance to look at it before.
It's called
Sea Turtle Expedition.
It's called Georgia Sea Turtle Center in Jekyll Island. They rehab sick sea turtles.
Oh, I didn't know that. But
And
they help them, yeah.
Right.
Rehab is short for rehabilitate. So if they're sick or injured, they make them better before they put them back out in the wild.
it has really good reviews. It's like a 4.6 on Google with like 3,000 reviews.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I'm sure it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we'll see like babies hatching and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be. So what I thought we were doing is, I think it's around this time of year that the sea turtles lay their eggs on shore, and then you can see them hatch and like make it to the. Yes. Oh. Okay. Her puppy's gonna look at the book. And so you can, then they'll rope off that section of the beach and people can come and watch the sea turtles make their way, like the baby sea turtles make their way to the ocean. I kind of thought that's what this was going to be, but.
No, this is an actual like center.
Like a
with
museum type.
Pools and stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yay!
I saw a thing, when you said that about the reviews, I saw a thing that was, like this doctor had posted a 4-star review and it said, Dr. Lewis saved my life, exclamation point.
Oh yeah.
And he said, I just don't know how to earn that last star. That was hilarious. So I wonder like who gave it not a 5-star review? And
yes,
under
nice.
what criteria were they judging it?
Yeah, totally.
Maybe the bathrooms are too few and far between.
Yeah, and well, it's hard to be, because I think this is a non-profit, so it's like hard to be, it's hard to criticize like a non-profit educational organization
that's doing something as altruistic as saving the sea turtles.
Yeah, how do you earn that
Yeah, exactly.
extra?
Yeah, but yeah, it's a perfect little Sunday activity. We need to start looking at things like that around here that we should do while we live here. There's so many cool places within like an hour drive. St. Simon, Jekyll, St. Augustine is a little over an hour. Amelia Island, like all those places. And then there's a bunch of places just inland of here that have some streams and I don't know, tributary I guess, where the manatees like during the winter will come up and like hang out in those little rivers.
Do need to go see some manatees.
Yeah, I think that they're like right now. And you can, if you want to brave the cold water, you can get in and swim with the manatees without touching them,
We
of
should
course.
just go straight from Jekyll, have the babies nap in
the
their
car?
car seat, and go to like the state park that has all the.
Yeah, it's probably not far from there. Yeah, there's tons of state parks and like just inland of here, maybe an hour inland. So there's Crystal River and there's Okefenokee, I think is another one, and they're all like state park protected areas with just like really cool activities. You can go stand up paddleboarding and kayaking and all that stuff. We have some friends that ended up renting a little boat, just like a little flat boat thing, and like went through all the rivers and under the canopies and said it was just so cool. And you see so much wildlife, like alligators and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, we'll have to, we only have a couple of months. We gotta get to it.
So everybody got to pick what they wanted from the gift shop with a strict $20 budget. And Ada, what made you decide to get an umbrella? It makes you happy?
Yeah.
Allie, why'd you decide to pick an umbrella for your present?
She wants to know when it's gonna rain. Yeah, rain.
Because for when it rains.
It's her first umbrella.
That's true. Eloise, what'd you pick?
This.
Ooh, you get to color it?
Yep.
Cool.
And then wash it.
And then Lyndle will have to put that together.
Run with it. You might be able to actually.
Lyndle got a turtle that can sit on her shoulder. That's hilarious. Bear, what'd you get?
It's here. I'm not telling you.
It's a mystery.
It's
Well, we were thinking about maybe popping out to the beach, but we have a white cap situation. I would call it a red flag warning
Yeah, definitely.
kind of day.
Nobody's gonna get in that water.
No, super windy.
What's a white cap?
White cap is like when a wave curls over and it gets white at the top. White capping.
That's a lot of white caps.
But there's a lot of like beach access here on Jekyll. Not a lot of people. Tons of parking. It does cost 10.
It's not a good.
Not a good day for the beach, but it costs $10 just to get on the island. So I bet it probably limits the traffic somewhat. Maybe not in the middle of summer.
Right.
But yeah, it just would not be a good day to be
There's a Holiday Inn.
swimming in the ocean.
It's so pretty.
I did
Okay,
stay at
so
Holiday Inn last night.
we're getting closer to where we stayed at Miss Amanda's house. It's like right up here. You go a little ways, like maybe another mile. And
Oh yeah, that was fun.
that was fun.
I got to sleep on the top.
And we're home. Would you consider this meal prepping?
Yeah, definitely.
Pretty good recipe. Who's the chef?
Stealth Health.
Stealth Health on Instagram.
Yeah, Stealth Health something, and he's big on like meal prepping, high protein stuff. And so I'm trying out, yeah, Stealth Health Life with underscores in between.
Say that 5 times fast.
He does a lot of burritos, like breakfast burritos that are like 500 calories and like 50 grams of protein. So, and then everything he makes is in large quantities that freeze really well. So this is like a macaroni and cheese recipe. I just added the noodle dough, and the noodles seem like his recipe, you know what I mean? His recipe was like way more liquidy.
Oh yeah. I don't know though. I like it like,
More noodly?
yeah, what it looks like.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Like, look at his. Queso chicken mac and cheese. Well, I guess it's just a totally different type of noodle.
Yeah.
But his looks more liquidy. I'm wondering if I did too much noodles, but I literally measured it by grams. 672 grams of pasta. Cooked, and it's cooked to 50% of the way, so it's gonna absorb some liquid. I think. Or maybe it'll just soften from now on.
When's it gonna be ready?
In like a half hour.
Okay.
You hungry?
Yeah.
The only thing is, like, I'm on the hunt for containers that you can freeze it in that are like a single serving size. And I'm like weighing the options of, do I want it to be disposable but biodegradable, or do I want to go with, you really can't get one that's glass that you freeze. So it would either be like plastic that we would have to heat it up in the plastic, or biodegradable and like bad for the environment.
You know what, that sea turtle thing today, it said, like, it didn't know how long, like, glass for it to break down. It said unknown. Isn't that weird?
That is weird. But it can be recycled. I guess plastic can too.
Because, like, aluminum cans were, like, 80 to 200 years.
Yeah.
Some sort of, like, monofilament fishing line was, like, 600 years. And it had unknown for glass.
Maybe they've never seen it break down.
I'm going to Google it and see why. Funny note.
Okay.
Are you planning on doing a lot of printing?
I don't know how that happened.
Well, you know exactly how it happened. Well, so we just did a Walmart delivery order, and Rachel got one package of paper. Turns out the one package of paper was a 4-pack, with each one has 750 sheets. So that's 3,000 sheets of paper.
But like,
We do have 5 kids.
how did I homeschool. So I print literally every day. I print stuff and make copies of stuff, but how did I not notice that it was like $30? Why wasn't I like, why is this $30 for one pack of paper?
Right.
That's the real question.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Yep. Would you rather have 3,000 sheets of paper or 5 pounds of jalapenos?
Can I get half of the paper and half of the, what is that? What's black that's in it? Fire roasted tomato?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Pepper?
I don't know.
All right, let's see it. Are the noodles done?
They're done enough, definitely, to eat it. I mean, all it needs is just to cook all together for a half hour, which I don't know how important that is, but
So is it good?
it's good.
Good.
You know what it reminds me of? Instead of like a mac and cheese, it reminds me more of like a Southwest,
It is a little
chicken,
spicy, yeah.
You know, because you have like the fire roasted chilies, you have fire roasted tomatoes, you have enchilada sauce. Was it red enchilada sauce
Yeah, uh-huh.
in it? So like, that's
And
big.
some green, fire roasted green enchiladas or
And
something.
I did some peppers and onions. And then the sauce is like cottage cheese, a couple of other different kinds of cheeses.
And the first time we've ever bought, did you use it all? No. This yellow
gosh.
cheddar
I
cheese
used
powder.
one spoonful of it, and look how big that thing is.
That's it?
Yes. I don't even know why. You definitely do not need that in it.
Yeah, that's weird.
I know.
We're going to have to find some other
I
recipe for
wonder,
that.
in a recipe taking up the entire crock pot, and you also use like a half of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper.
Yeah, how
And
much
it's
of
like,
that are you
how
really
much-
tasting?
Yeah. If you had 2 batches, one made with and one made without the cayenne pepper, could you really discern?
Ooh, this one's got.
little
That's at
tiny
least.
kick.
That's at least a teaspoon of cayenne in there.
Just barely a kick, like a nudge. We have a little taste test going on. Jif versus Peter Pan. But it's not, you're going to hear, we're kind of obsessed with the Circle Round podcast.
Not exactly.
It's playing in the background.
A fair playing field.
The Peter Pan is also probably 2 years old. When Lar moved out, she gave us a bunch of her extra groceries that she didn't want to take with her, and that peanut butter was one of them. And I could tell just by smelling it that it was old peanut butter. It just has like that smell to it. I don't know how to explain it. So Bear had a peanut butter and jelly here and could tell right away that it wasn't our normal peanut butter, right?
Yeah.
Tastes gross.
Reached it high up into the sky.
Brad has eaten it and claims that it's,
I need you to close your eyes.
oh my gosh.
What?
You're gonna make him do it?
Tiny little taste.
Make me do it. He knows which one's which.
Let's have him prove it.
Okay.
Your eyes.
Physical
Stick out your tongue.
Maybe there's a skill in your work especially hard to improve, or a person whose support makes you feel like you can do anything. Think
Swallow
about
it.
Then talk about
Was it Lala's or ours?
a family member or a friend, and
Okay.
ask them to tell you.
Was she right?
Okay, close your eyes.
Can't get enough of Stella and the Dragon? You can find other versions of this tale and some beautiful illustrations by artist Sabina Hunt, including some.
You just did.
It's all on our
Here
You wanna eat it?
Tell your grown-ups they can find us at WBU.
Ada?
You want some, Ada?
Stick around.
No.
Coming up next.
Ada, do you?
Peanut butter?
Yeah. Ada, do you like peanut butter? You know? Here, try that one.